Alright, welcome back. There is stubbornness about Biafra that can't be subdued. IPOB. Alright, the news in detail. The leader of the separatist group, Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, says there is unwavering commitment and stubbornness to achieve an independent state of Biafra that can never be subdued by any force. Kanu, who recently launched the Eastern Security Network (ESN), said the late premier of then Northern Nigeria, Ahmadu Bello, had in far back 1964 said the East should have the right to secede peacefully if they insist on breaking away from Nigeria. If the East insisted on seceding, then other Nigerians ought to concede such a right in peace. Ahmadu Bello, 1964. It's 2020 and we still insist there is a stubbornness about #Biafra that can never be subdued, and our courage rises at every attempt to intimidate us. #ESN, Kanu said in a post on his Twitter handle on Friday. And according to him on his Twitter handle, he says, if the East insisted on seceding, then other Nigerians ought to concede such a right in peace. Alright, and he quoted Ahmadu Bello, 1964. It's 2020 and we still insist there is a stubbornness about #Biafra that can never be subdued, and our courage rises to every attempt to intimidate us. #ESN. Alright, the IPOB leader who fled the country in a controversial manner following a clampdown on members of the group by the military had earlier said the ESN will protect the people of Southeast from frequent attacks by alleged Fulani herdsmen. This is our answer to insecurity and Fulani terrorists, Kanu had said. Platinum Post reports that IPOB, which is led by Kanu, is agitating for the secession from Nigeria of the Igbo people of Southeast and part of South of the country. Alright, and meanwhile, it has been gathered that Biafran leader Nnamdi Kanu, the man behind Nigeria's separatists. Okay, and with what has been gathered, it has been said that after spending more than a year and a half in a Nigerian jail without trial on treason charges, Nnamdi Kanu is now free on bail. The BBC Stephanie Egati explains who Nwanekanyi Nnamdi Kanu is and why he attracts so much controversy. Nnamdi Kanu founded the Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB) in 2014, and the movement wants a group of states in southeast Nigeria made up mainly of people from the Igbo ethnic group to break away and form the independent nation of Biafra. The plan is not new. In 1967, Igbo leaders declared a Biafran state, but after a brutal civil war, which led to the death of up to 1 million people, the secessionist rebellion was defeated. But the idea of separatism has bubbled away since then, and Mr. Kanu is the latest in a line of Biafran activists taking up the cause. Alright, he was a relatively obscure figure until 2009 when he started Radio Biafra, a station that called for an independent state for the Igbo people and broadcast to Nigeria from London. Though he grew up in the Nigerian southeast and went to the University of Nsukka, Mr. Kano moved to the UK before graduating. Soon after setting up IPOB, he spoke to gatherings of the large Igbo diaspora, calling for Biafran independence. In some of his comments, he urged Biafrans to take up arms against the Nigerian state. "We need guns and we need bullets," he said in one such address. And that is what brought him to the attention of Nigeria's security service. Okay, frivolous. However, IPOB spokeswoman Amarachi Chimeremeze told the BBC this was not a literal call to arms. That was a metaphor to tell the people we are going to fight for this. If his trial currently due to begin in July, okay, and then does actually get underway, that is the question the judge will have to rule on. Alright, and then in October 2015, soon after arriving in Nigeria for her visit, he was arrested in Lagos hotel. He was charged with criminal conspiracy, intimidation, and membership of an illegal organization, charges that could amount to treason. His lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, told the BBC that the charges were frivolous. They were concocted to ensure his detention in prison. There are smokescreen charges that will never see the light of the day. Alright, First Republic of Biafra was declared by Nigerian military officer Odumegwu Ojukwu in 1967. He led his mainly ethnic Igbo forces into a deadly 3-year civil war that ended in 1970. More than 1 million people lost their lives, mostly because of hunger. Decades after Biafra uprising was quelled by the military secessionist groups, have attracted the support of many young people. They feel Nigerian central government is not investing in the region, but the government says their complaints are not particular to the southeast. Alright, since his arrest, groups of IPOB supporters have gathered in protest around Nigeria, and the movement has gained momentum. They believe that the British vote to leave the European Union and Donald Trump's election in the US are evidence of growing international support for the right to self-determination which they espouse. Some have said they are now seeking Biafra's exist. Organized pro-Biafra protests have also always been broken up by police, with IPOB saying their followers were injured or even killed, something the authorities vehemently deny. Okay, and as it is, it has been gathered onto this one that there is stubbornness about Biafra that can't be subdued, and this has been said by the IPOB. Alright, and a lot have been said so far on this one, and it has been said that the leader of the separatist group, Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, says there is unwavering commitment and stubbornness to achieve an independent state of Biafra that can never be subdued by any force. Okay, and this has been said so far on this one. Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.